of professors of color is really hard because they don't feel like they want to survive in this institution or academia and science. But also not just the retention, but the recruiting of professors of color. Yes.
So you talk about how the norms that are perpetuated and that are oppressive are kind of established by the domineering social group at the time. Exactly what are the mechanisms of the establishment and enforcement of that norm?
Could you repeat that? I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, exactly what are the mechanisms of that norm? How in context is the norm established and is the norm perpetuated?
I'm going to invite my whole community to come into this conversation because I feel like this is something that we can all converse about.
Hiring and retention, people make very deliberate choices in terms of who they hire. That in and of itself is a very conscious decision that hugely affects who's even able to do the research. Not even science itself, but who can even make the science. And the scientific community is a community, and so culture inevitably affects all our decisions. I don't completely see the distinction. I feel like there's nothing that culture doesn't affect, so I don't understand as well.
Mm-hmm. Also, in terms of what studies are prioritized in terms of giving grants and money, and then also whose ideas are listened to, who people want to pay to actually go listen to their talks, what articles actually end up getting published, what articles are actually valuable research, and what is just preliminary and not scientific enough, and that all has to do with what our culture prioritizes and the culture's point of view. And so, in that way, that is how science is a reflection of our culture, because the things that we choose to study don't just come out of thin air. It comes from our personal values and morals.
Yes.
Standards. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
The standards that we set for in medicine are usually based on populations that historically have been white colonies and middle-aged men. Heart stuff.